they can avoid pitfalls of getting, I know a lot of people don't think this is important, but getting their feelings hurt, losing money, and losing time, valuable time on the YouTube streets. One thing you need to do is, if you have an issue with people in chats and there's beefing in chats, beefing on the comment sections, and you have people attacking you, it's up to that YouTuber who is the content creator to make it clear to the people in the chats and also the comments to not go around attacking people and to be respectful. Now, YouTube has guidelines that is supposed to give you the same information, but it's up to the content creator to reinforce all this so they can have an amiable conversation with everybody concerning the subject matter. If you find with certain content creators that can't be maintained, you can tag the video maybe and complain about it to YouTube or whatever, but most importantly, don't participate. Because like I said in another video, you should be paid for your time. You should be compensated for your time. There was one lady who made a comment, I had no reciprocity on this forum, meaning she expected to be paid to come on YouTube and give people content, information, or whatever. Personally, I think that was kind of stupid and arrogant, because she, unless that was her original intent, just to come on and give content. But the thing about it is, if you're going to be giving content for people to look at, you can make it a public forum, you can make it a private or unlisted. And you can have people they also can join a Patreon, so they can avoid trolls and people who are nasty and disagreeable and everything else. That's what most of the YouTube content creators are doing, so they can have an amiable forum. They still have to chase off the nasty little baboons and trolls and stuff like that, but for the most part, they do better by really staying focused on their content. And if people come up there and make nasty remarks, they can delete them out themselves. They can edit things so they don't have to have people, and block people who are coming in there being nasty. Because it is a public forum, and there's no way you can avoid everybody coming in there if you have it as public. Okay. Now the thing is, since I have had numerous instances, and I guess I'm just not popular because I must be something bugging somebody, a bug up in somebody's ass. Well, they're so damn disagreeable and nasty to me. One lady even told me, just don't come up on my forum. I don't like you at all. I'm like, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? You know what it is? She didn't like what I was. She didn't like my racial background. She didn't know anything about it, but she didn't like my racial background. She didn't like who I was. So that automatically disqualified me from being able to participate on her stupid forum. And half the stuff she's talking about is so difficult to wrap your head around. And it's not because it's intellectual or anything. It's because she's babbling on like a baboon. I don't understand psychobabble. Okay, I don't understand goofy talking and conspiracy theories and all this nonsense. And she focuses on the same daggone thing over and over and over again. I mean, really. So I don't even click on her to find out what she's talking about, because I can tell you something. I click on her just, in the search, and find out she's talking about the same thing she was talking about the first 5 years I was on YouTube. Unfreaking believable. How do you talk about the same daggone thing for 5 years? I don't understand. Same thing. Same goofy talking point. Nothing's changed. Nothing. There's a few of them that are like that. They started out with these antisocial talking points, is what I call them. Very antisocial. I don't even think they should be allowed to come on YouTube to talk like that. But YouTube has to make that decision. I guess they like having that money coming in from all the hate speech. But anyway, these people have not changed their talking points. And it's not about being consistent or, being reliable or anything like that. That's not really the issue. The issue is they have not grown as a person at all. So how do you have these talking points that are just so redundant? And, oh, by the way, no solutions, of course. No solution. But then again, I can't stay there and watch stuff like that over and over and over and over again looking for a solution either. I don't have the patience, okay? I just don't do it. Okay, and there was one YouTuber. I listened to her for years. I mean, ever since she was on YouTube. Same shit. Call yourself being nice, supportive, trying to even offer help. And other people have too. That same YouTuber is still doing the same stupid shit. The same garbage. Has not grown at all. Has not grown. In other words, it's like you're going to first grade for 10 years and you have not graduated. I don't have time for that. Or the patience. Okay, so when you are learning how to do a channel and all that sort of thing, I don't know very much about it because my channel is very simple and I don't have very many subscribers. But when I do present, I try to show that there is some improvement in my life. Like, for instance, when I had, let's just take a simple matter of wearing makeup. Okay. You know you might need to improve your makeup game, right? And because you might put on the wrong color lipstick, maybe the eyeliner's crooked, stuff like that. And I've done it before, believe me. Anyway, what I do is I learn and then I do and see if it's an improvement. And if it's not improving, then I have to acknowledge the fact this is not an improvement. I either have to do something else or not do it at all. Okay? Now, interestingly enough, when COVID came along, we had to put masks all on our face and everything. I couldn't wear any more makeup because it was smearing everything up. So, damn. I mean, and I buy expensive makeup, y'all. I can't put cheap stuff on my face. Okay, so I refuse to wear Maybelline, okay? Nothing against Maybelline. They're a good company. They make millions and billions of dollars, but maybe I can't put that stuff on my face, okay? The last time I bought a Maybelline makeup was when I was in 6th grade, and I wasn't supposed to have makeup in 6th grade. But anyway, that was how long they've been around. Anyway, I can't wear it. I don't know what it is, but certain things I just can't do. All right, and it looks cheap. I mean, it looks real cheap. All right. So anyway, what I'm saying is, if I can't find a solution to a given issue, I have to say I gotta hang this up. I gotta hang it up. So this is, and these YouTube people who are making plenty of money, they obviously are doing something right because they have talking points that people want to hear. And that's fine. But like I said, anyone who is a participant or an advocate of any of them And they're finding that it's very damaging to your psyche, and all they do is pick on you or mistreat you. It's not your place. Just move on. It's not worth it. And YouTube is not reinforcing their guidelines with certain people. I guess there's a reason for that, and there's no way to get a hold of the YouTube forum to complain. So there's absolutely nothing you can do except just ignore them and move on. And don't even look them up, because that gives them clicks, views. It gives them, watch time and everything. And another thing, they may say watching their videos isn't supporting them. It is supporting them, because there's a certain number of watch hours they are required to have to even have their channel up and making any money at all, or having any status in the YouTube. So if you're watching them, even if you're watching them on another channel that has them up and copy it, you're just watching them to have a reaction video, that is still supporting them. They're getting watch hours just by you watching them. So don't think that just because they're telling you that you're not watching their video, or somebody copies their video. I even asked some contestants, well, you copied this video to listen to get a reaction. Do these people profit from watch hours or YouTube hours to get monetized because you're having their video up? Do they get money? Because these people may be actually giving them support by even putting their video up and making them known in the first place. So that also it's not a hindrance to them just because you're watching their video and hating on them. It's actually helping them. So if you really can't stand their material, don't pull it up at all. Don't participate in their chats. Don't participate in their comment section. And don't spend 1 second watching, because that's an additional watch time that they're getting. At some point they're going to get monetized, or YouTube will send them credit, or they even get donations. And you know what? If they're that nasty, they don't deserve it, right? So just don't watch them. Just don't do it. And that's what I'm going to do from now on. Any of these content creators that are really being nasty and a pain in the ass, you can best believe they won't get my support. Period. So there it is, everybody. I will continue with more information that may or may not be helpful, but if it is, I'm happy to hear it. Take care and enjoy the rest of the day. And thank you for listening.